ASEAN Foreign Minister's statement on the maritime sphere in Southeast Asia.
U.S. national debt tops $34 trillion for first time.
Countdown for New Year 2024.
Hello everyone, you are watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Tan. Let's get started. Foreign Minister of ASEAN country recently issued the ASEAN Foreign Minister statement on maintaining and promoting stability in maritime sphere in Southeast Asia.
In the joint statement, the foreign ministers of ASEAN countries recall and reaffirm the shared commitment to maintaining and promoting peace, security, and stability in the region, as well as to the peaceful resolution of disputes, including full respect for legal and diplomatic processes, without resorting to the threat or use of force, in accordance with the universally recognized principles of international law, including the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS. This document once again affirms ASEAN's common viewpoint on maritime cooperation in the region. Those are the basic principles in the behavior of countries in the seas of Southeast Asia, including the East Sea.
According to the latest data from the U.S. Treasury Department, the country's national debt is approaching a record level of $34,000 billion for the first time.
This record U.S. debt level was announced about 6 months after Republican lawmakers had reached an agreement to raise the public debt ceiling with President Joe Biden last June. This bipartisan agreement would suspend the U.S. debt limit until January 2025 to avoid a federal default while limiting government spending at the same time. The fast growth of public debt in the U.S. has become a matter for debate in Congress between lawmakers of both parties. This has resulted in difficulties for President Biden to provide military and financial aid to Ukraine in the fight against Russia.
A countdown art program for New Year 2024 under the theme Pride of Lam River, organized at Ho Chi Minh Square in Vinh City, Nghệ An Province from 9:15 p.m. to 11 p.m. on December 31st, the last day of 2023, becomes an interesting year's end party that attracts great attention of Vinh City citizens. The art program Pride of Lam River is performed by artists, actors of Provincial Traditional Arts Center and local art groups of Nghệ An Province. It's really a modern light technology performance combining music and dancing. This event gathers several famous dance troupes and pop stars nationwide and from Nghệ An. In particular, under 13 Solam Nghệ An football team, the champion of the 2023 season, is also present in the program. The highlight of the countdown program, Welcome New Year 2024, is a 15-minute artistic firework display. Coming up are some updated news.
Related departments in Nghệ An are required to strengthen inspection and examination to prevent and handle violations of the law in places that are good destinations of tourists. Organizations and individuals providing tourism services must ensure safety in terms of fire prevention and fighting, environmental sanitation, and cuisine. In addition, to meet the diverse needs of tourists, Nghệ An Department of Tourism requires relevant units to proactively improve the quality of products and services towards professionalism, attraction, and uniqueness.
According to statistics, Vietnam's average population in 2023 is 100.3 million people, an increase of 834,800 people, and equivalent to an increase of 0.84% compared to 2022. Of which, the urban population is 38.2 million people, accounting for 38.1%. The rural population is 62.1 million people, accounting for 61.9%. The average life expectancy of the national population in 2023 is 73.7 years old. Vietnamese people have a relatively high life expectancy compared to other countries with the same standard of living, but have a high number of years living with illness.
The New York Times has filed a lawsuit accusing OpenAI of illegally using content published in this newspaper to train its artificial intelligence. The lawyers representing the New York Times affirmed that ChatGPT's copyright infringement caused serious damage to the newspaper. As a result, they may require compensation of up to billions of dollars. This is not the first time OpenAI has been sued for illegally using copyrighted content as training data for ChatGPT. Previously, in September, a series of writers in the U.S. filed a class action lawsuit, accusing OpenAI of illegally using their works to train artificial intelligence without royalty payment.
Having many outstanding advantages, highland peach trees are always interested by buyers during the Lunar New Year's. This year, many peach-growing households in the highlands of Guifang are quite optimistic about a good source of income, as peaches are forecasted to bloom right around the Lunar New Year's. Last year, peaches bloomed early, so few people came to buy peaches into Lake Commune at the end of 2023. This year, many growers have already found traders looking for peach branches for Tet holiday, bringing hope for more income to peach farmers.
Currently, because we are not allowed to clear fields for farming, people focus on farming and planting peach trees. It helps us to reduce difficulties. As far as we've known, this year, peach branches are forecasted to bloom right on Tet holiday. And here in Trila Commune, we have many beautiful peach trees for sale.
High humidity, low temperature, and long periods of cold rain throughout the years have created peach trees with thick trunks, moldy and big buds, and fresh flowers. That is why more than 30 hectares of peach trees in Lake Guifang have been considered a spiritual specialty during the Lunar New Year. Thank you for watching today's news. Wishing you a year full of joy and success. Happy New Year.